To enter the off-roading scene, all you need are large, knobby tires and a powerful motor. While having a lot of power is wonderful, when the going gets tough, grip and suspension come into play. Here are the top 5 best off-road Mercedes vehicles. Number 1. Mercedes G-Class. The Mercedes G-Class is a high-riding SUV with an opulent cabin and a selection of strong petrol and diesel engines. Although it may have a retro appearance, it is one of the most capable 4x4s now available and a genuine competitor to vehicles like the Porsche Cayenne and Land Rover Defender. The SUV's V8 engine, which sounds powerful and burly when you press the throttle, accelerated the vehicle from 0 to 100 km an hour in 5.6 seconds. A 4.0-liter V8 bi-turbo engine with 416 horsepower and 608 Nm of torque powers the Mercedes G-Class. That is a typical time for a luxury SUV with a V8 engine. Although the ride is rather truck-like, it softens bumps and prevents feeling crowded on uneven pavement. The seats are very supportive and well-cushioned, perhaps even too much so. Even for a car in this class, the seats are fairly small, and even drivers who are reasonably lean find that the adjustable side bolsters don't expand far enough. The cost of the Mercedes G-Class is €120,000. Number 2. Mercedes GLE. For a luxury SUV, the Mercedes-Benz GLE is a fantastic option. The GLE offers all the most recent and cutting-edge technologies and updates, in addition to the flawless interior and sturdy structure that distinguish a Mercedes. Although the base GLE 350 will probably be enough, we'd recommend the GLE 450 for its combination of power and efficiency. It costs about €110,000. The 0 to 100 km an hour time is 7.1 seconds, which is standard for SUVs in this class. In daily driving, the brakes are simple to control and have great stopping power. The GLE's interior is calm and quiet, and the optional massage in the front seats makes them incredibly comfortable. The back seats are comfortable for a lengthy drive, even if they don't move or recline. The optional acoustic package was installed in our test car, and we discovered that it effectively muffled outside noise. A powerful climate control system is also present. The heated and cooled cup holders and heated armrests are just extras that you can set and forget about. Number 3. Mercedes Sprinter 4x4. Mercedes revolutionized the big van segment with the introduction of the Sprinter over a decade ago. The company now offers Sprinter-sized vans like Ram ProMasters and Ford Transits, creating the ultimate post-apocalyptic zombie avoidance vehicle. The 4x4 option, available in both 161 horsepower 4-cylinder and 188 horsepower V6, expands delivery routes considerably. The V6 engine with 439 Nm of torque and a smooth 5-speed automatic is a good choice for those seeking a more powerful vehicle. Prices start at €42,950. The Mercedes Sprinter 4x4 truck was tested in the Monashee Mountains of British Columbia, where snow was expected, but mud was present below the Bridgestone Blizzak W965s. The truck's extra drive shaft enabled it to conquer the mud, despite the challenging conditions. The interior was upfitted after sale, with 70% of the Sprinter being upfitted after sale. The 4x4 has an extra 11 cm of lift in the front and 8 cm in the rear, and the 4-wheel drive engages via a dash-mounted button. However, the drivetrain runs through open drifts, but Mercedes counters this with traction control that grabs the brakes off the slipping wheel to send traction to the tire. This works well in steep, deep mud, but may not be suitable for all situations. Number 4. Mercedes Unimog. Whatever your needs, Mercedes has your back. From the first post-war era models up until the latest incarnations, whatever the challenge, agricultural, fire tender, recovery vehicle, or even just a truck. The Unimog's awesome terrain covering agility is second to none. The signature high ground clearance of 50 centimeters make even the harshest terrain possible. Water depths of up to 120 centimeters pose no problem for the German behemoth. Under the hood, Mercedes opted for pulling power with the 5.2-liter diesel motor rated at 900 Nm of torque. The Mercedes Unimog price is €35,000. Sticking with an old-school ladder chassis, multi-link over-coil spring suspension gives the Mercedes truck its award-winning mobility. Number 5. Mercedes Vito 4x4. The Mercedes Vito has received cosmetic and hardware enhancements in one of Van Sport's most recent initiatives. The Vito is one of those cars that we don't really talk about all that much because our audience is interested in and attracted to so many other Mercedes projects, AMG models in particular. But if you have a Vito and want to give it a more outdoorsy appearance, Van Sport's newest kit provides the solution. The variant, known as GeoTrek Edition, is based on an all-wheel drive Vito with a diesel engine. A factory 2.1-liter twin-turbo diesel engine drives the Vito GeoTrek Edition. One of the most resilient Mercedes engines, it produces a respectable 190 horsepower and 440 newton-meters of torque. The cost of the Mercedes Vito 4x4 is €53,800. We hope you found it interesting and learned something new about these amazing automobiles. See you in the next video, and keep on rolling.